Spread Like Nation, another glorious day here. Got Brent Rollins here. We're at, forget studios, let's just go to Pier Dock 54C.
There you go.
That's where we're going to be at today.
Okay.
I have no clue what's behind us, but I'm hoping it's a seawall or a port, marina.
Could be a dancing bear.
Not at a port or marina, I hope not.
Could be a dancing whale.
It could be a walrus.
Could be. Yeah, so our products work with marina ports and seawalls and like cruise ship terminals, any kind of concrete near the ocean, right?
Absolutely. P3 Marine, actually.
Yes, sir. With any kind of concrete that's going to have a saltwater exposure, whether it's in a splash zone where the water is actually splashing at a tidal zone, or even just being within about a mile of the ocean.
Psst, freshwater.
Yeah, or freshwater. Any concrete that comes into contact with liquid water for extended periods of time, or salt water, for instance, or fresh water, either one, you can keep that salt water from getting to your reinforcing steel as fast. That's very important in preserving that concrete, allowing that concrete to have a longer life, and plus it's going to shut down liquid water transport to keep other contaminants away from.
And that's really the fresh water that I was bringing up, because we know you're not going to salt in fresh water, but
right.
The splash zone, just that abrasion of that water moving back and forth is still going to be affected. So when we start thinking about marinas, a lot of people actually jump straight to chloride ingress.
Yes.
And that is absolutely an important thing to consider. But when you start looking at the abrasion of those tidal movements in and out, you know, we get those in the Great Lakes.
Yeah, so, and that's a great point. But one of the things that you just made me think of was tell the folks about how we would go about treating a seawall. You got seawall concrete. A lot of products that are going to help a seawall concrete, a concrete seawall last longer, are going to require that concrete to be dry before you can do anything with it.
And so ours don't need to be dry. So for existing concrete, obviously we're not talking about new concrete. Existing concrete, what we need is it to be absorptive. So cleaned off, so if you got any paint or anything on it, get it off.
Or barnacles.
Barnacles,
starfish poop.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Walruses, seals, just anything like that. Yeah. Get it clean, make sure get it clean. Check, make sure it is absorptive, just in case you have a coating or anything on there, remove that. But we don't need it to be dry.
Okay.
Our product can go on wet. Here's the really cool thing about it, especially in the tidal areas, and we've had some conversation with engineers about how quickly has it got to be done. Once we spray apply, give us an hour, and then the tidals can come back up. We're not real worried about it. So your working time on existing piers or anything like that is much better for our products than other products, because we can get on it and they can work longer. Because some of these tidals are 4 or 6 hours before tidal waves, cycles, whatever. Sorry, speech hard today.
Yes.
The tidal cycles are very small.
How do you say in English?
I'm struggling today, but we're going to go with it. Yes. Apparently, I'm having some tidal cycles of my own in speech. Yeah. But as the tidal cycles are coming in and out, that ebb and flow of the ocean, that's limiting the amount of time they have to work. Mm-hmm. So get in there, get it clean, spray our stuff, and then give you about an hour and move on.
So if let's say there's an engineer out there somewhere who's watching this and he wants to figure out, okay, I've got a seawall that I would like to help last longer. How can I be sure that your treatment is going to do what you guys say it's going to do? Are there any tests that could be run on the seawall itself to show you that the product, testing before and after or anything like that, show you the product's working?
You can obviously core it, do some, especially seawalls, so marine walls, and look at the chloride intrusion you have on it, clean it off, put our stuff on, and look at the difference you have. So you can have before and after effects on it. You can look at the permeability of it before and after. There's several things we can do. Really would be best if you are an engineer is to call us, let us talk to you about what you're looking for, and let's figure out what that end result is, and then we figure out the specific test for you. As much as there are some generalized testing, I'd rather talk to you about project-specific things.
Beautiful. Excellent. So give us a call if you've got a seawall you want to help last longer, or any kind of port concrete or any other concrete that comes into contact with water. P3 Marine is going to be the product for you to help that structure last a very long time.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.